Welcome to Chart Talk Training Module Billing 2, Creating a Claim. Before we get started, let's review some terms and abbreviations. Procedures are codes that can have a dollar value associated with them. Procedures can be published CPT or G codes. Procedures can also be office codes defined by your office and set to never be included in electronic or on printed claims and assigned as patient responsibility immediately. Charges are the financial records that payments will be applied to. When a charge is created, it pulls together information from the patient appointment, visit record, as well as the patient and payer configurations. A claim is a record submitted electronically to your clearinghouse or printed on a 1500 form. A claim is put together based on information in the charge as well as settings for the payer and clearinghouse configurations. DX is shorthand for diagnosis codes. Diagnosis codes can be ICD-9 or ICD-10 or SNOMED in Chart Talk. DX and diagnosis will be used interchangeably in these training modules. Previously, we followed this chart through how a claim was created. In this module, we will go through a demonstration that begins by completing a visit and then following the process all the way through and printing a claim on a 1500 or submitting it electronically. We will end today at the printed or electronically submitted claim. Following modules will cover editing claims, applying payments, and reporting. When a visit is completed, a new record is created that we call a charge. Depending on the setup of the patient's primary payer, financial responsibility is assigned accordingly. If the payer type is non-insured, the charge is immediately available to view on the patient managed payment screen. After the charge is created, payments and adjustments are applied to the charge and will show up on statements until there is a $0 balance. Let's review the difference between payer types because, depending on the primary payer, the financial responsibility for the services will be assigned differently. When the primary payer type is insured, all charges set to bill insurance will be assigned as payer responsibility. Any procedures set as do not bill will not be included on any claims and will be set as patient responsibility immediately. If the primary payer is non-insurance type, all procedures are set as patient responsibility and these charges don't ever need to be submitted. Now that we've discussed the process of creating a claim, let's look at it in action. We begin with a complete visit. I can right-click on the codes field and get previous codes. I'll delete one of these codes and add two procedure codes that I have set as do not bill. So I can include them in the encounter record, but these codes are never submitted to the patient's insurance by 1500 or in an electronic claim. Once finished, I can save the record, or to save some steps, I can hit Save and Complete and create the charge directly from this screen. To verify that the charge has been created and the visit is complete, let's go to the clinic dashboard and see here that the status of the appointment is set to complete. We can navigate to the Charges screen on the left menu by clicking Charges. The Charges screen lists all unprocessed charges. Here's the charge that we just created. By expanding the claim, we can see all the procedures that make it up. At this point, the Do Not Bill insurance procedures are still viewable. We'll explore how to recreate a charge in the training module, editing charges and resubmitted claims. For now, we are going to accept this claim, mark it for processing, and process it for billing by clicking the Action button. You can submit up to 10 claims at a time for billing by checking the boxes and using the Action button. To access and track your claims, select Billing from the main navigation menu. To print a claim, click the Claim Detail icon and then select the insurance company from the drop-down list and click Print Claim. To submit a claim electronically, go to the billing screen and select the checkbox for the new claims. You can click Submit. You can submit up to 30 claims at a time. You'll see the status changes both by the color and from the status drop-down list. Okay, let's review Training Module 2, Creating a Claim. The same process that you saw with this claim happens automatically when your clinic uses ChartTalk to schedule and track appointments. Procedures are the individual codes that are entered on the visit screen. Procedures can be CPT, G codes, or your own office codes marked as Do Not Bill for items like supplements, durable medical goods, or services that will not be submitted to payers from the time of service. When you mark an appointment complete, a charge is created. The charge is made up of DX and procedure codes. The charge can be reviewed and edited if needed. Selecting the charge and proceeding finalizes the financial record for the date of service and creates a claim. When the claim is created, any co-payments accepted at patient check-in will be applied to the primary procedure. At this time, any procedures assigned as patient responsibility will show up on a printed patient statement. All procedures performed on patients with primary payers of insurance type will be set to payer responsibility. In action, the process is straightforward. Complete an appointment, gets the diagnosis and procedure information, and creates a charge. Processing the charge takes the information and bundles it with information about the provider and in your practice management configuration to create a valid claim and to send electronically or to print. Submitting the claim electronically connects by secure FTP to your clearinghouse and sends the claim with no other work from your end. This is the end of ChartTalk Training Module Billing 2, Creating a Claim. Thank you for your time today.